Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Shane, this is Shane's Games, and tonight we are going to be playing some Secret World Legends. This won't be our first time playing, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, look at my info below. You see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams, not just this game, but every game I've ever played live. So, if you find yourself in the mood to see a game you played start to finish that might be a little weird, obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, feel free to click over there, see what I got available, and throw me a subscribe if you're so inclined. But for tonight, let's play some Secret World. So, I think for Secret World tonight, we're mostly going to be doing some side quests. Because we're going to be, we're getting close to the point where we leave this area, and before we leave this area, I really want to get as much content out of it as I possibly can. So what is the difference between a righteous belch and a regular one? Excellent question there, Elena. I'm glad you asked. There's volume involved. There's the depth of the vibrations that go into it. There's the degree to which I can taste what I had for dinner. And I think if you can sense a little bit of a tremble in the desk in front of you from the sheer force of the belch, the sheer power you're putting out, that makes it a righteous belch right there. To quote a certain U.S. Supreme Court Justice, to paraphrase I should say, I don't know the definition of a righteous belch, but I know one when I hear one, / smell one, / feel one. It's just something you know down in your soul when it has occurred. You know that nothing else could possibly describe the event that has just occurred in your life. Let's see, what's the last comfort junk food you ate? I went to a pub earlier, a brew pub that I really enjoy, Zero, and I had a bacon cheeseburger there. And before that, I had fried pickles, which were delicious. A little bit intense, but still very tasty. Hey, Cat Crasher, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? And Quackers, welcome in as well. How are you doing? Good to see you both. Really large burp? You know, you can say it's a really large burp, Pox David, but I feel like there's so much more to it than that. It's so much bigger. It's an event. It's an occasion. Oh, this is a weird stream already. Alright, let me get my daily reward, and it's just what I needed, some anima shards. Whew, good deal there. Comfort food. We have a chicken place here called Legs and Breasts. I eat there a lot. Woo! How is their chicken, LTG, and what kind of other stuff do they have besides chicken? Because chicken's good, but it's really the side dishes that tie everything together for me. Messing with your Discord, Cat Crasher? Setting up your own Discord channel, or what? Alright, so I dropped off my quest here last time. So I think... yeah, we've got some room to pick up some more quests. So let's go get another one from her right here. I think we should be able to do that. The Madness of Men. There we go. There is something going on at the temple north of Almariah. Meteors are falling from the sky and the very ground is on fire. Find out what's going on and if something can be done. Tier 1, Amparo can but watch as the fire reigns over the temple. She doesn't have the manpower to investigate, and the council are ignoring her many reports. That's unfortunate. Flame grilled delicious? Oh, Shane, slow down with all this belch talk. You're just too sexy. How can you expect grilled to resist? I'm sorry, Elena. I'm sorry. I can't help myself sometimes. Let's see, what do you guys feel about vegan and vegetarian food? I respect all food if it's tasty, Pox David. Myself, I love eating meat, but I've had some very good vegetarian dishes. And certainly if that's what you want to do, Pox David, that's fine. Go right for it. See, LTG, not much in the way of side dishes, just chicken. I can respect that. Let's see. Exactly. It's a challenge, but I think it's an interesting challenge sometimes, LTG. I've stolen Shane's bed. What? Oh no, give that back. I need that. Alright, let's see the cinema for this one. The Madness of Men.
It's like the plagues of Egypt. First, the water turns to blood, figuratively, if not quite literally. Then there's hail and thunder, locust swarms, flies and disease, and then darkness. And now, the very fires of heaven rain upon us. It's almost beautiful.
What?
But only from up here. There's no beauty to be found down there. Only death and war. This land has been cursed by history and the madness of men. Of course, I don't have the manpower to investigate, let alone do anything about it. All that's left for me is to write another report to the council, pleading for them to come see for themselves, to witness how the skies and ground have opened up, unleashing the wrath of God upon us all. No, not the wrath of God. There's nothing biblical about these plagues. This is all in the hands of humans.
All right. Ominous, but yeah, I think that's something we're going to have to check out then. Let's see. Streamers should be streaming, Shade, not sleeping. You don't need a bed. True. True, there is always that. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this our active quest, the Madness of Men. And then we can track it more properly. It's not too far from here that we need to start out. We'll head over in that direction. Here in Japan, we got genetically modified garlic, so you don't get garlic breath from it. Wouldn't mind genetically modified celery to taste like a big pound of hamburger. That would be kind of cool. I love garlic so much. Let me tell you guys a true story. One time, when I was on a first date with a girl I would then go on a date several years at, I went to a fish fry place. I took her there on the date. To a fish fry place that was one of my favorites. Really enjoyed that place. And while we were there, I ordered my favorite thing off the menu, which was their garlic bread. Because they had some of the garlickiest garlic bread you have ever tasted. It was amazing. Love it, and I always get it there. And she watched me just chowing down on this garlic bread, and she said to me, "Wow, you must be feeling pretty confident." And then I felt pretty awkward about my choice of food for the night. Because, oh man, was I not. But, like I said, we ended up dating for a couple of years, so it turned out okay in the end. Still, pretty hilarious in retrospect. But what if it's a sleep stream? I don't even think that's legal under the Twitch rules. I could be wrong, but that was my understanding. Oh, and having the calories of celery too, that would be amazing. Mixed shrimp? What in the heck was mixed shrimp? We definitely never got that over in the States, LTG. Social sleeping stream when? If I was allowed to, that'd be amazing. Alright, so, while I'm over here, I'm gonna kick these elementals' ass. And take out these baddies, too. So, that's easy enough. Pox David, you heard garlic? Oh my god, I'm glad to see another fan of garlic. I know some people that really aren't huge fans of garlic in their food. They think it's too much. Me, I don't know if you can have too much garlic. Well, that's a lie. I have had too much garlic. One time when I was very young, I tried to eat an entire piece of a garlic clove, and that was terrible. As it turns out, that is in fact too much garlic right there. But otherwise it's pretty nice. There are sleep streams in YouTube, that is true. YouTube has much more lax rules because YouTube doesn't have a real mandate about the type of content they have, so they kind of just allow everything. And so you do see a lot of stuff that you wouldn't see on Twitch. Twitch is more trying to keep it to a certain narrow definition of streaming and the kind of streams that they like to show off. So there are things that Twitch banned that YouTube allows. Not necessarily because they're rude or vulgar or anything, just because they don't really meet the mandate that they're trying to throw out there. So I suppose if that's something you enjoy, something you can always try out there. But me, a lot of the stuff like that on YouTube, the ASMR streams, isn't exactly what I'm looking for when I go to watch content. I enjoy Twitch. I like the kind of stuff I see on Twitch. For me, it's really fun stuff right there. Oh wow, that's dead right there. That's weird. That's exactly one time. Did it hurt? Oh, when I had that garlic clove? Oh yeah. Yeah, that kind of destroyed me. It was pretty intense. It was definitely a very, very intense experience. Oh, wow! Holy crap. That was definitely a meteor that just landed on my head. Alright, I need to find some more Pilgrims of Flame and beat them up so I can get out of here. Hopefully before I get set on fire too badly. Looks like there's some over here. Take him out. Shane, please ASMR stream. I'm gonna go ahead and ask because I'm curious, but you don't have to answer if you're not comfortable. But are there any people in here in chat right now that ASMR does stuff for that actually has an effect on them? Because me, I've watched the ASMR videos, and I guess I'm not one of those folks. It doesn't do a thing for me. It doesn't have any effect on my weirdo brain. But I'd be curious to know if we do have anybody in here that's tried them and goes, oh yeah, I can notice something. See, I think stream streams can be reported and taken down. I'm pretty sure that's where the emote Resident Sleeper came from, I believe. If you haven't heard the story, that's somebody that was trying to stream Resident Evil games for 24 hours and fell asleep live on stream. And was actually, was actually asleep for a little while on stream. Until luckily someone who knew him personally was able to get a hold of his phone number and call him to wake him up that way and convince him to get some rest. There's a heck of a story right there. Alright, next up we need to find the source of the meteors, which I'm certainly curious about. Where on earth are all these things coming from? Ow! Speak of the devil. You're falling on my head right there. Unintended content like sleeping on stream, 24/7 city house cams, baby or pet cams forbidden. That's kind of a shame about the pet cams. I would love to see some pet cams on Twitch. I would totally watch some social pet watching cams. How about you folks, chat? Teal hair and wear a short skirt. I'll keep that in mind, Trev. I mean, luckily that is what I'm rocking right now. That's exactly the look I've got at the moment. So you won't be disappointed if I was to turn on my cam right now. Which I could, it is plugged into the computer. But I won't, because I want to get a green screen and everything first. I want this to be just right when I do my cam stream, but we're not far off. I can promise you that. ASMR will do something for anyone. I suppose that's true. Some people just do enjoy the sound of it right there, so that's fine. I have to be able to see the person. That's fair enough, too. The tutu. Oh, right. Gotta go straight for the tutu. You guys have such wonderful ideas for this stream. Alright, so I don't think I've been in this area before. It's kind of creepy. All these burned out trees and burned out land. And that giant flaming portal in the background. The Eastern Scar is what this place is called. Oh, it's lava golems. The lava golems are the ones causing the meteors to fall down. Well, hell. That's not cool. Let's shut them down then. Was he not gonna move? He's just gonna stand in the fire there. Make this a pain in the ass. Yeah, he is. Alright, there's one. I thought I saw another one hanging around here. Need more lava golem ass to kick here. Yeah, Cat Crasher, I actually have a cam. A fellow streamer was kind enough to get me a webcam for Christmas. So I just need to get some logistics settled on my end, like getting a green screen, and then I'm going to be ready to do cam streams. If Shane does a cam stream, I'm expecting him to have at least a short beard and a Chicago Bears baseball cap. You're right about the beard, at least, but I am not much of a baseball cap guy. Never was a big fan of them. I think it's like watches. Some people just aren't comfortable with the feeling of them being on them. And that's me. Never was a big fan. I'm pretty sure I have a Cubs cap somewhere. Because go Cubbies. Gotta respect them. Just make the stream sound at 1%. Nice life hack, true. Diablo portal to the cow level. There is no cow level 0. Didn't you know? Oh yeah, Trav already beaten me on that there. Investigate the portal. Something draws near. That's a creepy message. What do you mean something draws near? Probably not this flame spirit, because that's just a regular old flame spirit. Alright, don't seem to be able to interact with the portal at all, so let's kill off this these flame spirits, see if that draws the attention of anything. Oh, hey! What's this dude now? The Pyrrhic Invader. Pyrotic Invader. That's bad news. Got ourselves a little mini-boss right here. Let's take him out. Post haste. Doing some nice damage to me, too. That's not cool. Luckily, I'm a DPS. I fear nothing. Nice! Is not a cow boring? He could have been a cow. A really strange-looking, fire-breathing cow. Wish baseball caught on there. I didn't know that it wasn't a thing there. Did somebody try to make it a thing and it just never really caught? Let's see, what games do you use cam for? All or just specific to not lower increase immersion? I think most games, maybe not first-person games is all Pox David, but I think for most games I'd be okay with using cam. Likes ducks on his head. Ducks are adorable. I do have a picture of a friend of mine with a baby duck on her head, which is precious. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone. Psalm 11:6. Reports of the sky opening up are grossly exaggerated. To the stupefied onlooker, it would seem like a rain of fire. A sun god's wrath indeed. But Aten rises after all, he doesn't fall. Something is causing severe fissures in the ground. As a result, all manner of sleeping beasts rise up through the cracks. The golems, for one, appear none too happy to have been roused. We shall inform the council of where the earth's wounds are deepest. They do love a good report. Alright, so not the perfect solution. But, I think that's progress right there. So let's go ahead and sort these away. Go ahead and put that there and that there. Alright. And it looks like there's a side quest I can grab on the other side of this rock. Or there's a couple side quests over here, so let's pick those up while we're in the area. Baseball is just never popular here. We have the AFL and soccer now. Alright. Fair enough. Are you fans of either of those? I don't watch too much in the way of team sports. I do enjoy American football. I don't really follow it too much, but anytime I watch it, I have fun with it. And I also watch the UFC, mixed martial arts. I'm a huge fan of that. Rugby too. I have heard about rugby over there. Oh, Bob, I'm so sorry. I got caught up in that boss there. Bob, how are you doing tonight? Bob, we wouldn't have ever forgotten about you. We couldn't forget about you, Bob. How is tonight going, Bob? What can we do for you? Let's see. Not really a sports fan. That's totally fair. It's you know, sports is just like any sort of movie or TV show. It's going to be for some people, but not for everybody. That's fine. Chelsea soccer, I can respect that. The little drone that could. This inactive Orochi drone has been abandoned here or broken down during a recon mission. Might be possible to reactivate it. See if the drone can be manually activated. It may have been damaged by sand or one of the many fiery hazards. Alright, see if we can fix up this drone here. You okay, little buddy? Oh, man, he's off to the races. Gee, let me change that to my active quest, too. Alright, so as I suspected, our quest is to see where this little guy's going. And I'm not sure he knows where he's going. Where are you going, buddy? Over this way? Alright. Into these ruins here. The Way of Offerings is what this place is called. That's interesting. I haven't been there before. But I think he changed his mind about going in there. Where are you going, little drone? Wow! That's a little dangerous. Oh, I think he's attacking the drone. Stay alive, little drone. It's gonna be alright. Got him. And he is off again. Wow. Not wasting any time. Alright, so it looks like maybe this drone's mission was to scan the ruins in the area? Yeah, this is the Way of Offerings again, so we're just in a different level of it. And I think that's what he's doing, is just checking out the ruins here. Interesting. But is he heading back to an Orochi camp after that is the question. I haven't really seen much of an Orochi presence in the area, but I wouldn't be surprised if those bastards are lurking around somewhere. They always are. Wherever there's trouble, there's Orochi somewhere. I'd say is I accidentally aggro a giant scorpion. Not quite Orochi, still troublesome though. Already poisoned me, that bastard. Alright, good deal. Could have been worse. Wow, we are going way far away from where I've been before. We haven't been anywhere near this far north yet in the game. But there's a new res point. The Orochi Retreat. Yeah. Yeah, I should have known. There's Orochi in them there hills.
Hello.
But mission successful. Let's grab the loot from that and we'll have a little chat with Orochi up here. Alright, anything we're going to want to use? Yes, there is. Let's see what we want to upgrade. Now let me check, catch up on chat real quick. I apologize about that. Let's see, Bob, you just woke up and you're having coffee? Hope it's delicious. Zero, your pounding headache is finally gone. Sorry to hear you had a headache earlier, unfortunately. You teach me about something about Chelsea. Your new girlfriend's a Chelsea fan. She wants me to join her game. Ooh, alright. But yeah, good to hear you're doing better, Zero. Just name drop a player. Oh, it should be simple enough. Alright, so what do I want to upgrade here? Let's start working on this belt. I think we're going to want to use that to pump that up a little bit. There we go. And once we get that up to blue, we'll make another belt leveled up as well, and we'll combine it with that. That'll be nice. As far as weapons, let's buff up our pistol a little bit. Yeah, it's expensive, but yeah, that'll get us another 2 levels there. I like that. That's good. Gotta keep up with this power curve in the game if we're gonna survive. Alright, so plenty of Orochi stuff in here.
Hey.
Lisa Hui. Let's have a chat with her, see what she's all about. Let's see, from below. The Orochi operation in the Ankh is chaotic, to say the least. All personnel who went into the chasm were infected with filth and have gone completely insane. Something isn't done to stop them, and soon the infestation could spread to the rest of the region. Lisa has set up an efficient defense of the camp, and the infected Orochi haven't been able to breach the perimeter. However, the constant attacks give the defenders no chance of finding the root of the problem and dealing with it. Your help would give the survivors much-needed respite. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Clip! Want to make yourself useful? I'm not even gonna bother with the politics. Our brief says to not mingle, but if you haven't noticed, we're in deep and sticky. And this time, it's all on us. We dug our own grave. Literally. Filth's crawling out of the crevice down that valley, and our guys on the ground have been infected. I hate leaving a mess, but we can't do the cleaning up. This is a last stand sort of deal, and all we can do is hang on to this perimeter like grim death and pray for a miracle. I have a feeling you'll do more damage without it.
Probably. Alright, so what do you know? Once again, Orochi's been fucking around with the filth and have caused a giant calamity. What do you know? What a surprise. Let's see, having some trouble with Twitch, Bob? Sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. While I'm in the area, let's go ahead and pick up this side quest right here. Empty ammunition box. Orochi's ammunition crates are running low. Look for full crates of ammunition in the area. Alright. Can do. But we're going to do this main quest first. First, defend the camp until the attacks subside. Alright. Wow, they've got some nice looking defenses here. Well, let's see what we can do to help. Let's fight off some filth. Oh, they're spread out. That's bad. They're spread out. My AoEs don't work very well. Come on, draw some attention. I use my shotgun because that draws aggro better. That'll allow me to keep the enemies attacking me and not them. Hello, look at that light there, that's kind of creepy. Alright, here they come, they're spreading out immediately. Bastards! Alright, so these two I got aggro on immediately, that's good. See if I can draw them over here. Get them all involved with my AoEs. There we go! That's nice and efficient. And I think I just completed a goal as well. Alright, good, we're surviving. We are surviving. More coming out this way next. Let's get ready. Alright, there I got them all clustered up. That's nice. Alright, I got their attention before they even got to the defenders there. That's nice. More of that, please. Alright, it looks like we've successfully defended the perimeter. So next order of business, clear the area of infected Orochi and find and kill the leader of the attacks. Both good goals, I think, to work on those. Arms are too short, oh no, Zero! Oh, Orochi, why am I always spending so much time cleaning up your messes? Answer me that. Anybody else notice that? Orochi always seems to be causing trouble, no matter what they're doing. We know from the previous area that Orochi's actually had an interest in researching the filth, and really they probably shouldn't be touching this stuff. But what are you gonna do? Unfortunately, they're already here. No use lamenting what's already done. No use crying over spilled milk. Although in this case it's actually, you know, spilled filth. But we'll deal with Orochi once this mess has been taken care of. Grab some ammunition boxes for there too. A 3D anime! Ooh, yeah, I'd definitely like to check that out, Quackers. Please do. But yeah, if you're doing the music for it, that's amazing. Congratulations and best of luck on it. Hope you find all the right inspiration you need. And I'd definitely love to hear some of that music if you're able to give out samples once that gets rolling. Thank goodness for these bouncy bullets. Love using them to take out multiple guys like that. And this is actually pretty handy. It looks like we're finding ammo boxes at the same places we're needing to take out these Orochi guys. Alright, so now we need to work our way towards the leader. And I imagine it's maybe a high-ranking infected Orochi who's behind all this. I wouldn't be surprised anyway. Oh, 3D models are already looking good. Do you know what program she's using to make it in? I'm very curious. I'd assume Blender. But yeah, if you know any information about that, please let me know. Alright, that's all the ammunition boxes, so we might actually be able to turn in that goal pretty quickly. Fortified carrier, that sounds badass. Oops, get out of that enemy. Orochi is throwing bombs, not a big fan of that. Shotgun this guy while my pistol recovers. There we go. Alright, whoever's behind this should be just over here, maybe? Probably up on that hill, more likely. I don't see anybody right down here, so yeah, let's check up on the hill. Take out these guys first. There's a lot of infected Orochi over here. How many soldiers did Orochi bring? I suppose as with Orochi, always the answer is too many. Too many. Alright, cool, cool. Here we go. Infectious Commander. There's our problem. With my ult. That didn't do much. That's unfortunate. Gotta get rid of his lackeys though, so that's a good start. Let loose with some shotgun shells to buff my defense up. I need to just ruin his day otherwise. He's really bad at throwing those bombs though, that's not helping his cause. Wait, go into the Ankh Chasm? Oh no. That doesn't sound good. The heck is in here? I see there's a unique in here, but this looks like a dangerous area. The Ankh! Bloated Orochi, oh good. So this must have been the Orochi's main area of operation. That's bad. Oh, we got yellow enemies here. There's some tough ones in here. Certainly feels like I'm getting more of a fight in here. Let's be careful as we work our way downwards. Alright, so we need to kill 6 bloated Orochi and 2 filthy infectors. Okay, hopefully we should be able to do that as we fight our way downwards into this cave. Alright, there we go. So many bloated Orochi, my gosh. Also, I have no idea if she's using a software that is in Japanese kanji. You can't read. Oh, alright. So, proprietary Japanese software, I assume. Probably not Blender then, but that's okay. Blender's a nice, easy to use one, but and it's free, which is also nice, but it's certainly not the only one on the market. Plenty of other options for things to use. Alright, luckily my new DPS build is making short work of these guys. Alright, wow. That was pretty intense. Let's still find those infectors now. Ooh, they're scary looking dudes. Whoa! And they've got pulls. Not a fan of those. Luckily, if I can remember, I've actually gotten my anti-CC item on. So I should be able to use that if they try and group me. Ooh. Let me heal up. That almost killed me. Been fighting too much, haven't been resting in between fights. I gotta be careful. Let me heal up a little bit, and then let me take on this unique. Lieutenant Ittori. She's kind of huge. I assume if she was a lieutenant, then she's definitely somebody we want to take out. She's gonna be a huge threat. Oh, yeah, she takes some damage. That's not great. Buff up my defense a little bit with some shotgun shells here. Healing shotgun shells, luckily. Finish her off with some pure DPS. There we go. Another unique down, that's always a good thing. Alright, there we go. And I see a lore node, let's grab that. What's this one about? The Filth. Initiate diagnostic protocols. The engine strain. Cleansing efficiency compromised. Engine 45B lost. We've sprung a leak. The center cannot hold. Corrupted anima spills. Vermiculated fractals coagulate to solid geometry. The filth! The filth! It transmits. Is that the buzzing freaked out about something? Definitely never heard them freaked out about anything. Alright, so we need to kill another corrupted infector while we're over here. I think I see one coming right now. Let's take out these bloated Orochi so they don't aren't able to reinforce it. Here he is. Oh, that pull. Ooh, nice. I got a red match there. That'll help with some damage. I'll let my power recover a little bit. There we go. Next up, investigate the plateau up ahead, it sounds like. An Orochi laptop over here, but I don't think we need to interact with it yet. Let's figure out how to get to that plateau over there. Investigate a little bit over it here. This is real bad. We've seen the filth running a ripshot over here, but we've never really seen it get this much of a hole. Clear the area of failed experiments. Oh my god. Orochi was still doing their experiments trying to infect people with filth. Those sons of bitches. Those absolute sons of bitches. Alright. We are going to have a reckoning with Orochi once everything is said and done here. I believe. Nope. But for right now, like I said, our main goal is just destroying as many of these guys as possible. Oh crap, I aggroed way too many. Let's do some damage control here. Wow, they're really powerful. They're really, oh my god. Aggroed way too many right there. I'd say, how do you actually like Secret World? I must say it doesn't grab me. Watching it years later, I'm loving it, Drav. I'm loving it. I have never seen a MMO before that has a story that has engrossed me so thoroughly as Secret World has. I'm legitimately hooked. I honestly want to see where this storyline is going to. I want to see how everything plays out. I love the world. I love the lore. I think it's really, really cool. Yeah, and the gameplay too. They've smoothed over some of the gameplay since the original Secret World days. Made it a little tighter, a little more responsive, a little faster, so I like that as well. I mean, if it's not grabbing you, it's not grabbing you. It's certainly not going to be for everybody. No game is. But for me, this is the MMO I've been looking for. And I plan to keep playing it, at least until I run out of story to see. But if anyone is curious about it, I mean, this game is free on Steam. You don't have much to lose by checking it out, so consider it. I'm going to res here. We're going to let our health recover. And then we're going to try that again. This is a dangerous cluster of enemy. I was a little cocky by just running in there and attacking them. We're going to try and take this a little slower this time. Just a beginner in Japanese, just some animals? Fair enough, fair enough. You gotta start somewhere. It's quackers, so nothing wrong with that. FF14, that's available too. That's always an option. But for right now, I'm happy with this. You know, I'm happy enough that I don't want something else. I want to just keep playing this game until I run out of game to play. Alright, he's toast. Take out this running guy right here. He doesn't get too tough. Nice. Cover a little bit. Let's just not aggro too many. Let's take our time in between fights. Get ourselves a cover. Oh, these are the guys. These guys that was doing tons of damage to me. Alright, so with him out of the way, I think we should be alright. Let's hope so anyway. Oh boy. What about this guy running? Wow, he's actually still injured from the last fight. That's interesting. Take out one of the smaller failed experiments first. See if we can just take him on solo and maybe that'll make things a little easier. Yeah, there's so much stuff left to explore in this game. For example, I've only used 2 of the possible weapons in here, but I'm really having fun. Oh, wow, this looks real bad. And, oh, one of the doctors is infected too. Hey, dude. I'm gonna have to take you out. Sorry to say. Luckily, my ult was up, and that made short work out of him. Take out his experiment too. Ooh, his experiments. His experiment has anima powers? Oh, that is not cool. No, this guy does. I don't know how the hell he got a creature with anima powers, but that is not good. The Orochi Group. Initiate data compiling, cross-referencing, distilling the data stream down to an omnidimensional tarot deck. Each card has 3 sides. Initiate cartomancy. The universe can be viewed right side up or upside down. Each reveals a truth. Every card can be dealt in the upright or reverse position. Initiate the hand. Deal 3 cards of the Major Arcana. I love the lore in here.
Has anyone seen Lisa Hui?
Check out his computer here. Primum non nocere. After several failed experiments on test subjects, Dr. Shirui started experimenting on Orochi scientists without their knowledge or consent. These scientists are now reported missing in the Orochi logs. Look through the logs and see what else we can find, but let's turn in this report too. Orochi's unwelcome presence is not surprising, though I am concerned by the scope. Rest assured, we shall look into Dr. Shirui on our end. Meanwhile, find out what you can about his operation. The Ankh must be a fascinating site of inquiry. They say it's the cradle of Atanism, the place where the Whisperers first compelled Akhenaten to dig. Maybe worth a stroll should you decide to get out in the sun, or get closer to it. And that levels me up to level 41, hell yes! Oh yeah, I forgot you played FF14 LTG. That's very kind of you to offer to help, though. Scientists read too much Spider-Man and wanted to recreate Venom. Oh, that's a bad thing, Trev. I don't want to deal with Venom in here either. Pretty sure he was going for Man-Bat. Boo, B-tier villain.
This is a reminder to all Orochi field personnel.
Spidey.
There is a slight chance of infection. Wear protective gear.
I do definitely enjoy the Spider-Man comics. Some good stuff over the years. Alright, I don't think they're aggroing me here now, so I should have time to do a little bit of upgrading. Upgrade my glyph here. There we go. Get an extra 3 levels on just the glyph. Raising my crit power, I like that.
The Orochi group has ceased all operations in the region.
Alright, so let's check out the computer and see what we can learn out from here.
By any means necessary.
How can that be? The power of MMOs, Drav. Alright, Orochi Field Terminal Online. Select your inquiry. Test results. Projects A through G. Oh, there's a lot of results in here. Hang on. Let's see, what are we looking for here? Let me select this one.
This is an emergency broadcast. The Orochi group has ceased all
gather empty sample tubes and pick up a blood sample extractor. Alright. Pick up some empty sample tubes. And then where's the blood sample extractor? This sounds like it should be right around here. Ah, here we go. Alright, now we need to find some of the former Orochi scientists that were being experimented on and get some blood samples from them. But first, put the good doctor down again, shall we? Because screw him! Screw Orochi! Put down his animal-wielding experiment, too, because that's not cool. Oh, wow, we aggroed the big guy. Or maybe he's just passing through, that'd be cool. Yeah, he's just passing through. That works, then. Alright, let's go find these scientists, see if we can deliver them some final rest.
Orochi personnel, please report your status.
How can you not use a katana? I might later, but right now, my build starts out with this is all I have access to, is these 2 items. Once I max out one of these weapons, I'm probably going to want to switch to a different one, so I can start maxing that out as well. But for the moment, this is just what my build starts with. Hello? Must be a scientist right over here, but I don't see him. Maybe they were on top of that cliff. Just Lieutenant Iori down here. Alright, so we've got to find the Orochi personnel. Hunt them down. It looks like they're not just going to be hanging around for me to find them. This could be a bit tricky. Check down here. This seems like somewhere where something bad would be going on. What do we got here? Oh, this is the Ankh. So we found another dungeon. That's interesting. Guns greater than swords? It depends. I am a sword guy myself. I enjoy some cool swords in games. I think half the reason I watched Bleach is just because I love swords, honestly. But in this game, in games, I usually prefer a bit of a ranged kit. so I don't have to get near those filthy, nasty enemies. So that's what I ended up using here. I don't see any of these scientists. Should be one up here. Let's see if we can find this one first. My katana units in Shogun 2 fall of the samurai slaughter rifle infantry, so you might want to reconsider. Oh, here we go. Here's one of them. Oh, shoot. It says we need to get a blood sample. Does that mean we need to use... Maybe we just need to kill him. Oh, let's try taking him out. Hopefully I don't need to worry too much about what we're doing. I'd really, really like to take this guy out. Hopefully we can get the blood afterwards. Yep, all we have to do is take him out. Good, nice and simple. Alright, 1 down, 3 to go. Well, I suppose that makes sense. LTG guns at the time were breech loading, and thus once you fired, they took forever to be able to reload. So that certainly makes perfect sense to me. Alright, I think one of the scientists is actually up here. I didn't see him before, but I think that's where the bubble is leading me. Is that them wandering around right? Oh, shoot. Off my case. Shotgun for the win. There we go. Man, no, that's just another random failed experiment right there. So where is the doctor? The bubble is right here, dead center on the light pad. Let's see. Oh, here we go. They're dead. That explains why I didn't see them. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. Luckily there's no fall damage in here. Alright, there should be one wandering around in here. But there's just so many enemies in here. It's gonna be tough to spot them, I suspect. Bloated Orochi, Filth Infector. I know one of them looked like an infector, and it could be another dead body as well, so I shouldn't rule that out. Oh, yep, here we go. Dr. Liev. Hey, no, I see you. We're to throw down too. No worries. Got plenty for you as well. Don't think I don't. Nice. Alright, the other corpse should be up this way. Samurai is super fun to play. It's a DPS. Even has the Naruto run. I remember seeing that in the trailers. LTG, that looked hilarious. I do love me a good Naruto run. Being a Naruto fan, that's good stuff. How long have you guys been playing FF14? I don't know if I've asked that before. And here's the last one, Dr. Amor. Alright, next up, file a report at Lisa's camp. So I have to just head back there. Oh, where am I right now? Over here? Alright, I think that's all there is to get in this area. So... yeah, I think that's where we're headed. Alright, let's go back to Lisa's camp and drop off these results. We should be able to turn in 2 quests there. That'll be nice. No grenades. And avoid that little filth explosion right there. Let's make a run for it. Oh, nope. I've been spotted. Let's go. Since closed alpha, nice. That is a good deal. Always nice when you can find a game that has A, that much content, and B, you really enjoy that much LTG, so good to hear. Oh man, aggroed a bit more enemies than I wanted to right there. Take this guy out though. Alright, we're good, we're good. Lisa's camp's over here. Put on a run and see if we can make a beeline for it. We can get to the Orochi defenses. Hopefully they can help me fight off some of these guys. We'll help each other. We will help each other. Although those Orochi auto guns don't seem to be doing too much. Ooh, got hit there. Alright, there we go. I'll leave the rest for their defenders.
Hi.
Alright, so there's the ammo. And file a report. There we go. Let's turn in those mission reports. These experiments are frightful, both in their nature and execution. There is nothing of the rigor one expects from a world-class science team. And before getting mixed up with Vali, Dr. Shiro was indeed world-class. We do not believe that mutation research represents the full scope of Orochi's interest in the filth. It would be adequately disturbing, though somehow a little too easy. Shirui's side project seems rather to be the offspring of addiction. I will forward these results to our own team. In the meantime, dig up whatever you can. Will do. Alright, so this is scary stuff. We got a whole bunch of boxes here. Same sort of structure, way more side quests though. It's definitely been out for a while, and truth be told, has more funding at this point. Unfortunately, Secret World is still struggling a little bit to find their player base, which is frustrating. I think it's a fantastic game. I'd love to see more people playing it, but I understand if it's not everybody's cup of tea. Alright, more upgrading to do. Let's do that. Get our green talismans leveled up if we can here. That's another mighty 4 levels. Happy about that one. And that was a lot of cool stuff. What else do we got to do here? I see another side quest I didn't notice before. Crate of Orochi drones. Interact with that. Maybe? Possibly? Here we go. Drone phone home. One of the drones in Lisa Hui's drone storage crates beeps periodically. It needs to get to the communication tower inside the overtaken Orochi camp. Download new instructions and coordinate from Orochi HQ. Well, let's help it out and see what information we can steal from there. See, if I had more time and less games in my backlog, I'd be playing it. Alright, fair enough, Trev. Understandable. Bob, you're not a fan of Orochi? I'm not a fan of them either. I think we need to kick their ass, but right now we need to focus on the prize, which is the filth itself. And in this area, the cult of Aten are the more immediate threat, I think. Let's do this side quest, though. Help this little drone find where he's going to. Let's turn the drone on. And he's off.
See you soon.
So this thing is going to be headed back to the infected area, it sounds like. That big communication tower. So it's going to be a bit of a dangerous route. But we've definitely got the firepower that we should be able to defend him at this point. I only phone Shade, never home. Good call, good call. If you got a phone somewhere, may as well be phoning me. Always blowing up my phone. It's true. It is true. Alright, so we're definitely going to aggro a lot of people going through here. Ow. And of course the drone stops every time somebody aggroes him. Oh wow, the drone's got a heck of a kick to his attack now. That's nice of this. But still, the drone's not indestructible. We gotta make sure we're helping him out wherever possible. If he doesn't get to his destination, I don't get my rewards. Of course he aggroes both of these guys too. Alright, thank goodness for AoEs. I gotta be real careful with this drone too, because he's not on my map. But oh, I think this is where we're going. Defend yourself while the drone downloads data. Oh no. Alright, let the drone do his thing. Oh, we got those terrible modem sounds in the background. That's kind of funny. Don't you guys CC me? That's rude. I rarely ever get to use my anti-CC right there. That was nice. Heal up up real quick. Oh, I got a blue match wasted right there. Quackers. I'm basically just tanking this right now, relying on myself to get the right matches before these guys take me out. So it's a good strategy, but not a sustainable strategy. Heal up real quick. Alright, looks like it's tiers completed. Let's take these guys out and we should be able to get the drone and continue on our way. Alright, we'll heal up first though, just to be completely safe. Whew, that was pretty intense. Not a lot of room to maneuver on that one. Alright, where is he going to now? Thought that would be the end of it, but no, apparently he's got other things to do. And other enemies to run face first into, activating. I'm gonna go ahead and get right on these guys. But I gotta make sure to keep the drone nearby, so I don't lose track of him. That would be bad. Alright, I think we're good. Little drone guy. Is he heading back to Lisa's camp? Is that all? Just had to deliver his message and then he's heading back? That's cool. Fine by me. Now he's turning around now. What is he doing? Little drone? We cool? He seems confused.
Hi.
Alright, no, he's good. He was heading back. I don't know what confused him, but we're good. So we'll turn that in. Get our sweet, sweet rewards. And then continue on with more side quests. It's like I said, it's going to be mostly side quests today because there is often some really cool content in the side quests in this game. I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Droning on and on. The drone has up-to-date instructions and coordinates. It is ready to depart. If Orochi sends drones out to pre-programmed coordinates, there must be something going on at the destination. Activate the drone and follow its path. Sure. Keep up with what Orochi's up to here. Make sure to set that as active before we move on. And a little drone guy to get this done. Huh, going the opposite way this time. That's interesting. This guy isn't heading towards the filth. He's heading somewhere else. But to where? Oh, right in the trumpet. Makes sense. Oh, this guy's a strong one, too. We'll just glance off him. Oh, of course, he gets the poison attack on me. Scorpions, man. I know they're not technically bugs. Arthropods, I think. But I don't like scorpions. It's true. They creep me the hell out. Alright, so this one's heading back to the ruins. Where the first drone we had was going to. Maybe he's going to do some more scanning of the area? Seems possible. Slide into them DMs. You know it. Oh, those Rosoken emotes, LTG. How adorable are those emotes? Gotta have some good Pokemon emotes in your life. Make everything better. Alright, I don't think we've actually been over on this side of the Way of Offerings before, so I'm not sure what's over here. Aside from all those locusts and birds, scorpions that we gotta watch out for. Just take it slowly, take it carefully. The crashed plane. Yeah, I don't think we've been over here before. It's actually a crashed plane. And this was his destination. Was heading to the crashed plane. Alright. So, we'll get our rewards here, and then we'll check out what secrets are hiding in the crashed plane. Hopefully something juicy. I like juicy secrets. A little bit of upgrading first, though, of course. Go for the shotgun this time. Just one level, that's rough. And for talismans, we'll keep doing this belt. There we go, and that's three levels right there. Not bad. Alright, so I see a couple of side quests sitting in the plane. Let's check those out. Back to school tips. Cover textbooks and tinfoil. Just do it. What? That seems like an uncomfortable idea. They'd get all reflective and maybe get all toasty if you leave them out in the sun. A flight of locusts. Debris from the crashed Orochi plane is scattered across the area, and the remains of the dead crew have attracted the unwanted attention of locusts. There might be something of worth in the cargo, but be careful. The locusts are unlikely to let you rummage through the wreckage undisturbed. Alright, let's see what we can find in the cargo then. I'm up for that. Search the area for Orochi cargo crates. And if we can kick some locust ass, that'd be nice too. You guys are bastards. Big ugly bug things. Alright, here's some stuff. Crate is electronically locked. There are 4 keycard slots. Alright. So we are going to need to find some Orochi key cards if we want to get that open. Something tells me we're going to have to kill some locusts for that. But you know what? Honestly, I was just looking for an excuse. Good deal. Actually, I see a body here. Orochi Navigator. There we go. So we just need to find some more key cards in this area, and that'll let us in. Well, we've got this huge area to search, so this could be challenging. Probably so the NSA doesn't get to read what you write in there. Oh, of course! That makes perfect sense in every way, shape, and form. Definitely go do that then. It's a good life hack right there. There, I was just enjoying beating up locusts is all, to be fair. Taking on one of these sand horrors. I think it's about time we taught one of them who to us. Yes! Nice. And what's in this little cave? This seems suspicious. Would stop cheating on your tests? Well, I mean, you got the reflectiveness. I'm sure you could use that to peek at somebody's paper, maybe? Possibly. Seems like we just opened the door for more shifty activities. Or maybe that's just me. He's down. This cave is way too dark. But there is another Orochi in here. Orochi First Officer. There's keycard number 2. 2 down, 2 to go. You know, that reminds me, LTG. There's actually a game in development on Steam. It's been very badly delayed, but I'm still keeping an eye on it because if it comes out, I'm going to be all about it. And if you haven't heard it before, you guys might want to keep an eye on it too. It's called The Classroom Aquatic. It's a first-person game. I believe it's going to be ported to VR as well. Here's the premise. You are in school for some reason. And for some reason, the school is full of dolphins. And the teacher is also dolphin, and they are asking questions on dolphin stuff, and you have no idea what they're talking about. So, if you want to pass in this dolphin school, which I guess you do for some reason, your only hope is to cheat on the dolphin tests and not get caught. That's the premise. How's that for a setup right there? So I guess it's sort of a stealth game? Kinda? Weird sort of stealth game? Alright, that's 3 down, 1 to go. I'm going to take a brief detour. I see there's a unique over here. And then I always like beat up uniques whenever I can. Darbadane, thank you for the follow right there. I appreciate that. How are you doing this evening? Right, LTG, if nothing else, it sounds unique. And you know me, I love me some unique. Willing to give that a shot and see how that turns out. So we'll see. Oh, of course, it's a gigantic-ass sand horror. Alright, let's heal up. And then we'll take him on once we're at full strength. Hit him with our ult to start out. unleashing on this guy. Ow. Where's my anti-CC? There we go. Gotta make sure he can't CC me or else I'm in big trouble. This guy looks like he hits pretty hard. Let's go ahead and tank up a little bit. There we go. Not too bad. Like Danganronpa without the deaths and 100% more dolphins. Both good things. Danganronpa, by the way, is another game earmarked for stream play at some point. That one could be a little tough. You know, visual novel-esque games like that often don't necessarily leave a ton of opportunities for the streamer to interject in there, but I'm going to try. Because I have experience with the first Danganronpa game, and I loved absolutely everything I saw about it. So I'd like to show that off to people that haven't seen it, wouldn't necessarily play it, and then hopefully move on to the other Danganronpa games. See what they're all about, too. And if anybody's interested in that, or find that to be a terrible idea, please let me know. Love to hear opinions on that. But clearly you've heard of it, LTG, so hopefully you're a fan as well. Question mark. Ooh, I aggroed a couple of guys over here. Nope, nope, nope. Hate those CC effects. You gotta stick and move. And I got an achievement, Crop Duster, for killing 100 locusts. If you miss any of it, there are major spoilers. True, true. And we don't want to spoil it in chat right now since I'm going to be playing it later. Books, anime, and games. I think the anime is just a retelling of the first game so far, isn't it? Uh-oh. Survive the... What? Why is there a sand horror attack? Why are they all massing on me now that I'm opening the chest? And don't tell me because it's a video game, because I know that. Oh, those. Oh, and there's some big ones too. Awesome. Ult these guys. Oh, my ult isn't up. Alright, I got a blue match though. That's good. Oh, and the blue match annihilated him. Sweet. Thank goodness to Lady Luck. Sand Horror Hiver. Oh, he's a big one. Just tank up. And hit him with my ult. Deal. Come on. Alright, got him taken down. And that's everybody. Let's see what's in this crate. There we go, and we'll turn the mission in as well. Whew. What is it? Ooh, we want to hang on to this, actually. Yeah, let's hang on to that, and we'll ditch this. I think that'll be good. Weapon, talisman, goodies. Love getting them goodies. Alright, time to upgrade our head glyph again. Go ahead and drop some XP on it there. And that'll get it up to level 20, nice. And so that glyph's level is maxed out, heck yes. 76 crit power, I like the sound of that. Alright. Let's see, one of them is a retelling of the first game, but there's more. The other two are separate arcs and contain their own story. I did not know that, LTG. Now I'm going to have to track those things down. Because the tacos, alright, that's a good, as good an explanation as anything, Bob. I'll take it. I'll take it. Because of tacos. That is our, my new headcanon explanation right there. Alright, there's another side quest in here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Although... before we do that, I think I want to change my loadout just a little bit. There was another ability I think I wanted to swap in. Yeah, fixed game. If I could fit fixed game in somewhere, that would be amazing. I like double down. I'm definitely keeping that. Heavy caliber rounds is good as well, especially with fixed game. What do I want to use? I think for this build, I'm going to go ahead and switch fixed game in for fortifying rounds. I think that'll be better for the kind of build I'm using. That'll basically allow me to start each fight with a match, so I like that. The two anime must be watched together. You have to watch one episode. Oh, alright. It's a big mess. Luckily, LTG, as the person that reads comic books and enjoys crossovers, I am very used to that kind of thing. So it's good to know, but I can definitely do that. It's messy, it's ugly, but it is an experience I've done before. Thank you for letting me know, though, LTG. That would have been hella confusing otherwise. Alright, there's also an inactive drone in here. The final destination. The drone shut down after reaching the crashed airplane. An occasional beep indicates it still has instructions left to be executed. Anything Orochi is interested in is worthy of cautious investigation. Alright, so the drone wasn't done yet. Let's see what it's up to. Set that as active. And come on, little drone, we got more work to do. Alright, lead the way. Try and avoid baddies if you can. That'd be nice. Alright, is he heading down this way? I'm not sure what's over this way. We may have been down this way before. I just don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. I don't think I've been this way. This feels farther north than I've ever been. And I know the storyline actually has us heading north, so this may be where I need to head for the storyline. In which case, we'll touch base with the storyline and then head back. Because like I said, I want to see if we can get everything from this area before we move on to the next. Awoken Servant, level 38. This is more powerful than the enemies I usually fight, so... yeah, this definitely feels like a step up in difficulty. Half of the characters are DLC? What in the hell? And he led the way to a mini-boss. That's nice. Thanks for that, buddy. Need me mini-bosses? That's sweet. Tank up. There we go. And as usual, anything Orochi causes more trouble than it's worth. Alright, leveled up our gun ability, though. I like the sound of that. And what do we get here? Borrowed Clairvoyance Drone. Summon a friendly Orochi Clairvoyance Drone that will cast high-intensity laser. Knocks the target down for 4 seconds. Ooh! We got ourselves our own Orochi drone. I am down with that. 100%. Put that up here. Swap that in there. Just for organizational purposes, so I know where everything is. Alright. Do a little bit more leveling. Another 3 levels. I like it. Alright, that one's almost hit level 20, so I need to get another belt so I can merge it with that one. Yeah, seriously, 20 out of 40 characters are DLC. That's terrible. That is a terrible, you're not going to entice too many people into it that way. Orochi is basically Umbrella. You're not wrong, Bob. That is the closest comparison I'd make. They're Umbrella, and they're terrible, and we need to shut them down. One way or another, we need to stop these guys. Alright, so I've never been here before, but I see there's a side quest up here, so let's see what that's all about. This might be that northern area I was supposed to head to as well. Ancient Inhibitor. Alright, this is weird. Just sort of hanging around in the middle of nowhere. King of the Hill. An ancient orb hovers atop the temple. There's something both majestic and delicate about it, like a planet in the palm of one's hand. That's a weird comparison. The temple is littered with Orochi crates and surrounded by dark openings in the rock. Inspect the crates to discover what Orochi were doing at the temple, as well as the function of the orb. Sounds good. Anywhere Orochi's up to something, we need to figure out what they were up to. Alright, so here's one of the crates. Boom combat grenade, for reals.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Crate full of grenades. Just a crate full of grenades. Oh, Orochi. Why? Why you always be like this? XC-312 classified. Alright, time to test out some Orochi weaponry. Nice! Alright, so this is one of those experimental test missions. I do enjoy those. Alright, took him down. Got CC'd there, but yeah, let's test out some more experimental Orochi weaponry on evil zombies. I'm always down for that. That sounds like a party right there, honestly. D412 explosives. New toys. Ooh, wow, that's powerful. Drop one of those. Drop one of these big suction bombs and toss some grenades on them. Can't really capitalize on that one, unfortunately. Feels like he's back up before we do much damage to him, which is unfortunate. Alright, one crate left. Let's see what goodies are in there. Although I'm going to drop one of those remote mines before we pick it up. So we can hopefully get the jump on whatever pops out of it here. Was it up on the structure? Might be up on the structure. Yep, there we go. SNUR Specialized Weaponry. I'm not sure what that is. But next we need to check out the orb, see if we can divine its function. Defend the ancient inhibitor. Oh no. Oh no, that's not what I want to hear. Where are they coming from? I can see the markers on our maps. Oh, there they are. Can't throw that far, unfortunately. Oh, it's actually a tower defense mission. I'll be damned. That's kind of nuts. Alright, got those ones. Where's the next bunch? Looks like they're coming from the back side. Yeah, there they are. Just drop frag grenades on them till they die. Seems like a good idea. There we go. Nice. We got more coming, though. They mentioned that the orb looked fragile, though, so we really want to be careful and take these guys out as quickly as possible. Saw some guys going for the stairs, I think. Watch out. Shoot! Yeah, they were going for the stairs. Alright, got them all taken down, I think. Whew, so I shouldn't go too far away from this staircase. I want to make sure they don't get at anything. But, oh, he's big. He is very large. Just toss everything on this guy. Alright, he's toast. Good, good. See who we got next. Tower defense. If in doubt, explosion. I got plenty of that, luckily. This guy's tough, though. Let's knock him down. There we go. One guy left. Go find him and shut him down. I overshot that one, unfortunately. There we go. Is that all of them? That might have been all of them. The orb's still okay? Oh no, there's more coming. Shoot! I spoke too soon. Luckily, I feel like I'm getting in a rhythm here, especially with the slower ones. Although I think we got some fast ones coming. Yeah, we do have some fast ones coming. Let me get on the defensive stance, make sure they don't get near the stairs. place a remote bomb down. Nice. Took care of him at least. Still got more coming though. Shoot! Oh, they're getting up here. Looks like the ancient inhibitor had some time to heal up though. That's good. Alright, good. Alright, who else we got coming? Some of the big guys. Luckily, they're so slow, they're not as much of a threat. We can just keep throwing bombs at them. Oh, thank you, Zero. That's really kind of you to say. It is awesome of you to be lurking here, Zero. It means a lot. Oh, there's more coming. What is this quest? Quest is not screwing around. They're all taken down. Good. Throw another vacuum bomb down there, as I've taken to calling it. Ah, shoot. Nice. I'm definitely getting the hang of this. Toss that vacuum bomb down, drag it back, give me some more time to deal with them. Hell yes. Explosions to the rescue. Have another vacuum bomb. Well, I may not like Orochi, but their weaponry? Kind of a fan of their weaponry. Very nice stuff. Lots of grenades. Could definitely use Orochi grenades all day and all night. One enemy left. Just one of these guys? Is that it? Oh, he's a high priest. Alright, so he's a little stronger than the rest. If he's all that's left, I feel like I should be able to deal with him. Keep throwing vacuum bombs down too to drop him down. That'll slow him down a bit. Throw remote bombs down too. Yeah, he doesn't like that. More vacuum bombs. This does not end well for you, High Priest. Wow, he's got so much health though. That is a humongous problem. No, we're doing it though. We managed to stun him with the specialized weaponry, so I think we've almost got him finished off. Drop another one of those, see if that'll stun him as well. More vacuum bombs. There, we got him! Hell yes, orb defended! Whew, that was a fun one. That was a really exciting mission. If in doubt explosion, you know it, LTG. Man, I like the quest variety in this game. I've never done a tower defense in here. So that was a cool little change of pace. Completely unexpected. And intense too. So many enemies there. The fact they gave me new weapons to play with too. Just the cherry on top. I love it. Alright. So the question is, where do we go from here? And I think we're gonna wanna... Oh, let's start in the south. We'll start in the south and move our way north. I think it'll be good. Getting some sleep, LTG? Alright, thank you so much for stopping by, as always. Hope you had a great time. Thank you for modding and just for hanging around, and I will see you around. Have a great sleep. Alright, so we're gonna animal leap back to town. And then from there we can talk to Saeed. We can go over to Khalid. Whatever, we got options. Those should be slightly easier missions too, so a good place to start, I think. Alright. Thank goodness for animal leaps, though.
Goodbye.
Alright, so let's see. Did we get all of the coffee house missions? We're missing one in there, but I'm okay with missing that one because that one's going to be crazy. That's one of the investigation missions, and we don't really do that on stream because of how mind-bogglingly difficult they are. Alright, so we've actually done everything I want to get done in here. So that's good. So let's head north of here. And I think we'll head to Khalid. I think that'll be a good place to start. Can I put down a marker on Khalid? Or, oh no, Saeed's actually closer. Alright, Saeed it is then. I don't want to add a waypoint. Alright, we'll just head this way. That's fine. Oops. Almost got stuck there. That was a little weird. Uncle Lulu, how are you doing tonight? Welcome in. How's everything going? In Egypt? Yes, we are in Egypt right now. Trying to stop an evil cult of sun worshippers from doing evil and nefarious things. Moving mountains. A stray piece of paper in the sand tells of a powerful herald of the end of days. Khopri the moving mountain. Oh hey, we already beat him up once. Go find him and beat him up again. Except for better rewards this time. Oh, we gotta find him first. But he is a gigantic-ass golem, so that should definitely help. So if you... Oh, I see. That might be him over there. That is a gigantic-ass golem at the very least. Night in the Woods is a wonderful game, Bob. I would highly recommend anyone checking it out. I played it on stream before. I think Zero has as well. It really is a masterpiece and worth a look. Especially if you like story, and it's a non-violent game, so there's that too. I know you enjoy that. Yeah, come on. Come over here. I'm gonna shotgun you to death as well. Nice. Nice easy side quest right there. I'll take it. Ease peas. GG no re. And lots of goodies in the chests. Alright. Shane was free falling. You know it, Bob. Lulu very slowly waking up with ham, salad, sandwich, and hot chocolate. Wow, that is a way to start the day right there, Uncle Lulu. Oh, you need this? Hope it does you well right there. Sounds like a fantastic way to start the morning. It can sometimes be a little difficult in this game to tell which quests you've done and which ones you haven't. Unfortunately, the color for quests that are completed is light gray or dark medium tone gray, and the color for quests that still need to be done is light blue. Can be a little tricky to differentiate sometimes, so I think this one hasn't been done. So we're going to head down a riverbank right here. See if we can check this one out. And we'll kill some locusts in the meantime because, man, they're gross. Super duper gross. There we go. And what do we got here? The 8th Plague. A chewed carcass lies at the bank of the riverbed. The only good locusts are dead locusts. Agreed. So let's kill some locusts. Simple, straightforward, and beautiful. Alright, kill 15 locusts. Hell yes. Easy, shall take no time whatsoever. Let's see, I would be eating a chicken tikka sandwich, but I was at the doctor's the other day. Putting on some weight, I know that feel. I gotta start watching what I'm eating too, see if I can lose a couple pounds. See if I can get in a little bit better shape. It'd be healthy for me for a lot of reasons. Certainly help me look a little bit better. Get a little bit stronger so I can do some more interesting physical activities. It's good all around. Pretty much no downside there. You know, aside from not being able to gorge myself. But, you know, I think I'll still be able to eat a lot of the stuff that I really enjoy. Just, you know, gotta get less of it. That's a good start, if nothing else. Alright, this should be the last of the locusts I need to take out. Finish this quest. There we go. Locust defeated. And up our shotgun skill. Good deal. Alright, open a couple reward boxes here. Plenty of good rewards. So, can we max out this belt? No, not quite. We can get up to level 19. That's a good start. And as far as weapons, let's do shotgun this time around. One level, I'll take it. Not great. Could be worse though. Alright. 2 level 22 weapons, that's pretty nice. Let's see. I have to work hard because the girlfriend also moving to Washington, so I need to be able to set up the bar. Setting up a bar, Lulu, really? Like, we talking about like just a brand new bar as a business? That sounds awesome. Where are we heading now? We're heading up to Saeed's place. Let's get on the road. And we'll take the road in there. And then if I remember correctly, the hotel is crawling with ghouls, so we'll have to fight their way through them. And Saeed is, of course, at the top floor, where it is most difficult to get to. Because naturally, video games. Not even sure why Saeed's hanging out up there, but we'll see. Sometime in this lifetime. Well, don't be too specific, Zero. Don't want to give too much away here. Alright, ghouls, man. Creepy, skeezy, don't like them. I think we might be able to take this ladder to bypass some of them at least. That'll be good. Yeah, alright, I think this will get us straight to him. So that's handy. Hey, Saeed.
Well, isn't today just full of surprises?
The high cost of dying. An ancient demon has awakened in the temple to the north. He needs to be dealt with. Saeed suggests the swarming locusts are no biblical plague, but the work of a locust god called Arbe. He claims information on how to deal with the demon has been documented by the Maria. Alright, I'm interested in that.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. I suppose we're bound to meet in time. And if there's one thing I have an excess of, it's time. If there's two, it's time and vices. But you, strong and silent, aren't really my type. Ugh. Let's walk a moment. We don't need any more bugs crawling into our mouths, hmm? Earthquakes, plagues, locusts. I know what you're thinking. But I'll tell you what you should be thinking. What can I get out of this? And take it from me. A mummified corpse in a 12,000-pound suit. This isn't biblical, it's local. Our entire culture was obsessed with eternity and the high cost of dying. Men queuing up to cross over, animals guarding the threshold, returning gods and demons. Musical chairs of the soul. So there will always be hangers-on, like the Arbe, a locust god, not a capital G god. The Maria have documented its exploits. They document everything. There's a library east of the village. Ever banished a minor deity?
One or two.
It could be downright educational for you, a real opportunity. I should charge for this. All right. It's on the house. You're killing me.
So yes, for those that didn't know, Saeed is a mummy mobster. Because of course he is. Lulu, you've got a new girlfriend and the bar has been in the planning for 6 to 7 months. Got an American partner too. That is awesome, Lulu. Congratulations preemptively. I definitely want to hear all about your adventures once you end up in Washington, and I hope everything goes fantastic for you. That is really cool. Alright, so first order of business is we need to find that ancient archive that Saeed mentioned. So we can hopefully find a way that we can take down this not capital G god. Since, you know, locust god running around, that doesn't sound like a thing we want to let stand. No, we probably want to put a stop to that. Ghouls! They are the trash compactors of the secret world. Ghouls as a general thing have no higher agenda. They are what they are, following the scent of rotten flesh, digging up the dead for their own morbid repast. Other supernaturals tend to treat them with disgust. Humans instinctively avoid those burial spots that become ghoul feeding grounds. The ghouls fill their gross niche. Ah, the disgusting circle of supernatural, otherworldly life. I'll take it. Do what you gotta. I think I can slip through here to the path I need to go to. I think I saw a road over here. It'll take me where I needed to go, hopefully. Oh! Fortunately, I fell off the wall before I could run there. But yeah, I think we're good. Should be a road through the mountains right over here, I think. Hopefully. No? No. Could have swore I saw something. I guess I gotta go around then. That's fine. And I'll kill some more locusts along the way. Because if we're going to kill the locust god, may as well get him good and riled up on the way. That's how that goes, right? Seems like a sound strategy. And this area is the Ancient Archive. This is another area we haven't visited yet. There's something new? I can deal with that. Looks like we're heading up this way. Shane is cheesing. I was trying to just hop over that little hill right there. But no, the game was having none of that. You have to do it the legitimate way. Not gonna pull a Skyrim and just hop over the mountain, unfortunately. Sadly, tragically, gotta do what the game wants us to do. Alright, fine. Gonna check in here for any hidden lore nodes, though. We do love those. Nope, just more and scarier bugs, unfortunately. Oh, it's a little bit of a shortcut, I suppose. Shortcut full of baddies for me to shoot in the face. That's not bad. Ah, there's the lore note I was looking for. Arthropods. In time, most of the spirits summoned by that Illuminati Magi dissipated back into the hell worlds whence they came. One did not Arba the Locust. This malign creature possessed swarms of locusts and took great pleasure in stripping the land of food and flesh. Arba continued in this way for millennia, cycles of feasting and slumber. Now in dark days, Arba is more awake than ever. Every swarm or giant insect is in fact animated by the same intelligence, like individual fingers on a hand. Ugh. So, we're gonna have to find this guy and kick his ass. Let's find the Ancient Archive. This looks like it. Somewhere else I need to go? Wow, we got company. That just ruins the fun a little. What, doing it the right way? Or doing it the wrong way? I do enjoy doing things the wrong way. I see a lore node way up on the rocks up there. Holy crap. I don't think that's where I'm going, though. I think I'm supposed to be in here. Oh, here we go. We're going into the ancient Maria Athenium. Ooh, new area. Arthritis pods? Arthropods. Arthropods. Like spiders and scorpions. Locusts. I suppose they could have arthritis. I don't know. No idea how their biology works. Wow, this place is pretty cool. Examine the altar of learning. Alright, I'm down for some learning. How about you, Chet? You up for some learning? Do you want to learn some things? This looks like it's going to be a long quest, actually. Altar of learning. Ooh. What is that? Ow, damn it. Is there a big bug back there? There's a big bug back there. The artifact is protected by a barrier. Ow! How do I stop the barrier? Oh, I gotta go over to this first. Learning, yes! That's what we gotta do. Painful sometimes, Bob, but it's necessary. Diagrams on the altar seem to suggest 4 fragments must be assembled here. Alright, so we can use the fragments to summon a golem and then maybe blast him away, it looks like? Alright, let's find some artifact fragments then. Kill the bug. Hey there, Calorian, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? I see bugs, I kills bugs. It's how I do. Let's see, I don't actually have a map here, so I guess we are going to head a little deeper in here towards Mr. Big Bug Dude. Love the bug. No. Only bug slaying in this jet. Bugs are gross. I do not care for them. It's true. Hey, dude. What's up? I have enchanted bullets for you. I hope this is what you wanted, because it's what you're getting. Dead. Medication making you feel rough. Oh, sorry to hear that, Calorian. Is it something you have to take for a long time? Or is it just something short term? I hope it's not something you have to worry about for too long. That would be unfortunate. Those guys are all dead. It's still telling me to go back here, though. This artifact's protected by a barrier. Claim the Earth artifact fragment. Ow! Oh, hey! Corrupted Earth Guardian. Alright, so that's what I gotta do to get back to the barrier. Is I have to kill a dude first. Look like I got that red match there to help me do some extra damage. That's gonna speed things up a lot. Nice! Whew. He was tough though, but there goes the barrier. Alright, fragment number 1 found. Heck yes. So now we head deeper into the temple to find the fire artifact fragment. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Calorian. Is it one of those things where they're trying different things and you might be able to try something similar? I know I've known people that had to do that before. They tried to take certain medicines for their conditions, and they had to just keep trying different similar ones until they found one that didn't really have any nasty side effects, or as few nasty side effects as possible. This room is scary. Can I just mention that? It was terrifying. Lots of fire in here. Did I win? I don't know, did you? What were we trying to win, Quackers? Winning does sound nice. I'm a big fan of winning. Alright, he's down, and that dropped the shield on the artifact. And fire artifact fragment, heck yes. And I don't want to pry too much, Calorian. You don't have to answer any of this if you're not comfortable with it, so feel free to ignore any of these questions if you prefer. Looks like we're heading back up here, maybe? It might be there's like a another door up here that's going to open. We can head down. Yep, there is another door. Cool. Keep exploring down here. All of us won because Shane is gaming. You're too kind, Bob. You're too kind. More loot bags, more locusts. This place has everything. I see water up ahead, so yeah, it looks like that's the way to get to this water artifact. These guys are so gross, though. Alright, we got all of our gear back. I see a shield. I see a golem. Let's not waste too much time. Let's take this guy down. Start with an ult. I like that. Ooh, that's a big AoE. Almost didn't see the AoE up in the water, too. That's ridiculous. Come on, give me a good match here. Alright. Finish him off. And that's another artifact found. 3 down, 1 to go. Let's go find this air artifact. Oh, that is really rough. Yeah, side effects can be just the worst. I mean, it's frustrating when you need to take a medicine to get past one thing and it just gives you another problem. I don't want to sound nosy, I don't want to sound like a busybody, but definitely you want to let your doctor know that you're having trouble with side effects and see if they are aware of any alternative you could take. Because especially when it comes to mental health drugs, there are in a lot of situations similar alternative drugs. So you can just make a sort of side grade and see if you can find something that doesn't trigger any side effects. Alright, one more big-ass golem to take care of. Let's do it! Corrupted Guardians, no thank you. Uncorrupt them with the magical power of bullets. Nice. And artifact fragment number 4. Alright, so now we just need to reassemble the completed artifact. And then I think that's going to summon up the Locust God so that I can shoot him in the face. So keep your fingers crossed for me, ladies and gentlemen, because it is boss time. 2 minutes. Defend the Altar of Learning for 2 minutes? Oh, shoot. Alright. Yeah, we got baddies. Alright, so I have to wait for the artifact to finish combining before anything happens. It's starting to come together. Hey, dudes. I'm here to break this artifact. I'm here to stop you. See, I'm thinking this artifact has the power to destroy this Locust guy, and that's why they're all trying to stop me from combining it. But that's not going to happen, because I got magic bullets and the ability to not give one cur. A minute 10 left. Who else seeks death? Oh, big guy this time. We can do that. Finish up with some bullet storms. Nice. 55 seconds. I don't know if killing them faster summons guys faster, but it might. You gotta be careful about doing that. Like, right here now, we got 2 of these huge guys. Oh, one of them. Nice! Wow! Took them down so fast. Alright, 32 seconds. And we got more big guys coming. And my ult is going to be down for a little bit still. We got their attention at least. That's a good thing. Oh, they aren't so tough. There we go. Oh, 14 seconds. We got maybe one more wave left. Anybody gonna jump me in that time? Oh, wow, he's big. Chosen of Arba. Alright, so this is the big dude right here. The big scary one. So let's load on some armor for me. I think we got this one under control though. Got him! Completed artifact. Hard to type and eat at the same time. No worries, Lulu. Oh yeah, I have heard about that Calorian. That's kind of scary. The flu has been really ravaging the country this season. It must be a really nasty strain or something. That's unfortunate. Alright, so go ahead and pick this one up. Charge the artifact at the sacrificial altar outside. That sounds a little scary. But, sure. I'm not sure how we charge it at the sacrificial altar, but we'll see. Almost missed this lore node, too. I'm going to want to pick that up. The Kingdom. In the before, they are all rich men, merchants, nobles, and priests, living fine lives in the golden age of the land of pharaohs. But death is blind to wealth. These men of affluence obsess over immortality and afterlife access. Their coin buys potent rituals. Something goes horribly right, something goes wonderfully wrong. A bizarre accident. The spark of life hibernates within their mummified husks. Time passes, first in years, then in decades. Their souls rebuild, spirits ever living, flesh ever dead. They open their shriveled eyes. Oh, the shock. Oh, the best laid plans. Oh, alright, so let's head outside. I think this is the way we're going, right? Get back to the scorched desert. I didn't remember a sacrificial altar out here, but it might have been up on the rocks up high. So we'll see what there is. Yeah, some of it's going to work for some people. It's not going to work for everybody. But, you know, if you're having trouble with it and the doctor prescribes it, I'd at least try it. Certainly there's nothing wrong with it. Altar? Yeah, I'm thinking the altar is up on this high rocky plateau, so we'll have to see if we can get up there. Yeah, for some people it can be a really big deal. Most definitely. Hot apple strudel for breakfast. Welcome in, Steiner. That sounds delicious. How are you doing this morning? Hope you are doing well, though if you're having hot apple strudel, I can't imagine how you're doing too badly. Is it homemade or prepackaged? Because there's only been a couple times in my life when I've had really, truly homemade apple strudels, but they were amazing. Alright, I want to get this lore note over here before we do the altar, so I don't forget about it in the heat of battle. Then we'll go finish this thing off. Oh, just lurking? Alright, fair enough. Homemade! Hell yes, Steiner! That's amazing. Alright, arthropods. We see the locusts, a fable, sweetling, if you choose to believe. Once long ago, a powerful Illuminati magician came to the land of Egypt to free his cabal from bondage to powerfully cruel Pharaoh. He called down 10 plagues upon the land. He did this by binding 10 powerful spirits to his cause. In time, the story was translated and altered, recording into a quite famous book, if you choose to believe. Grabbing some food and coffee? Alright. Grab something tasty, Bob. Something that helps you when you're not feeling right is making food. I hear that a lot, Steiner. I hear a lot of people find cooking to be something a little calming, and then eating the food helps too, so I can respect that. Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. Nice! And hopefully that banished our minor deity. If the Mari relic you've recovered is what we think it is, it's certainly powerful enough to banish a minor deity. Unfortunately, our historical records in reference to this locust god Arba are incomplete and a little incongruous. Mr. Gladstone should be very pleased if he were to fill in the blanks. Kingdom. They're a local crime syndicate with no scruples and no sense of loyalty. Worst of all, they're undying. I suspect they're responsible for far more than they care to understand. If only we had never lost Egypt to Alexander, everything might have been different. Well, no use dwelling on the past, unfortunately. Just gotta keep moving forward. You did what with a minor what now? What with a minor what? A minor deity. Or do we need to call Chris Handsome? No, he's still fine. We're leaving him alone. There was a minor deity of, what do you call them? Locusts. Minor locust deity that we had to lay the smackdown on. Because they were bad news. And that's taken care of. All good now. So we actually don't have any other glyphs slotted here. That's surprising. What do I have here? How about a crit rating, too? Let's drop this on something that I know I want to keep. Like this faded talisman of ambition. Or this faded fishbone medallion. Let's do it on the faded sigil of ambition. I think that'll be nice. Put that right there. Fusion with this simple fierce glyph. And that'll give me a bit more crit rating. I like that. Drop it back on there, and then actually we need to empower it now. If we can up that crit rating by throwing some more glyphs at it. Gotta get it up to level 4. From 14 crit rating to 23. I like it. More crits and more crit power. That's a nice build right there. Hey, KevTom, welcome in. How is everything going tonight? Hope things are going well with you. And I think we're just going to go head back to Saeed. Looks like he's got another quest for us anyway. We'll see what that's all about and what we can help him with. Ask not what your undead mummy mobster can do, ask what you can do for your undead mummy mobster. That has been my philosophy since approximately 4 seconds ago. Seems like a decent one, for the evening at least. He should be just a bit north of here, up the dry riverbed. As usual, we'll shoot our way through the natives to get there. That's always nice. Especially since we're getting weight matches all the time now with our pistols. Thanks to some of our nice abilities here. Good not staying long, just woke up and gonna head back to sleep soon. Alright, Kev Tom, well thank you for stopping by. You get yourself a great rest. And if I don't see you until then, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you around. I'm just gonna continue shooting locusts and ghouls, helping unscrupulous undead mummies out with their gang-related problems. It's a weird night. It's been a weird night. But it's fine. Sometimes, we can learn things from other people here, like shutting down that locust deity was probably a good thing. I'm glad about that. And hopefully whatever his next mission will be is something that'll help us out as well. We'll see.
Quick, I'm a busy man.
A shadow over Egypt. Now that the ancient artifact has been retrieved, the demon and locust god Arba is exposed and vulnerable. It should be possible to banish it. Saeed indicated that luring the demon from its nest in the temple of the sun god will be difficult. The cultists have almost certainly set up camp there. Getting past them is the first challenge.
Quick access inventory updated.
Well, if you want something done right, keep throwing people at it until one of them lucks out. Oh, this is nice. Very nice. They don't make wards against pestilence like they used to. Oh, well, you'll need this to remove the arbe from its nest. You are still doing that, yes? A little desert falcon told me the beasts holed up in that gauche tourist trap, the so-called temple to the Aten. Pfft, Aten. I'm one to talk about overstaying a welcome, but this isn't its time anymore. It's an ugly throwback from a darker age. A bleaker age. An Egypt of obsidian monuments, baking sand, the most shocking violence and depravity. Oh, you people don't know the half of it. But if you can't stand the heat, get out of the desert, I always said. And you did. The Illuminati, the Templars, the Dragon all scurried off with their prizes like dung beetles after a camel race and left Egypt to fend for herself. To overthrow a tyrant and chisel the forbidden names out of memory. And now the gang's all here again.
Yeah, maybe we may have left a bit of a mess here, unfortunately, but we're back here, and we are making up for lost time by trying to fix our mistakes. Starting with banishing some locust deities. That's making the world a better place, I'm pretty sure. We go to the Temple of the Sun God, it says. I don't recognize that. Where's the Temple of the Sun God? Oh, right dead center. Oh, hey, ghouls. Hey, dudes. Didn't notice you back there. Please take my apologies and also my bullets. Little column A, little column B. Oh, I just want to hop up this wall. Don't make me go around. Don't make me go around, game. They're going to make me go around. Oh, no, there we go. We're good. Oh, hey, I see what he means about tourist trap. I see the giant banners over there. I don't think we've actually been in this area yet, the temple proper. Let's see what they got in here for us. If Arba is actually in here... Oh! Locust God cultists! So it's not just the locusts we gotta deal with, there's actual locust god worshippers. Ain't that dandy. The tourist temple, new location. Well, luckily they're not too strong. Or I'm just ridiculously strong. Hard to tell. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them too, and I see a unique over here. Let's go beat them up. Alright, so we need to clear out all the cultists. We can definitely do that. Shoot these guys down too. Screw you guys. Stop worshipping dark evil entities. Gets me so mad. Gets me so angry. And when I get angry, I take out cultists attempting dark rituals. That's just how I roll. Sorry if you don't approve of that. It's how I do. Sovic Diviner, I believe this is the unique I'm going for. Potato soup, that sounds nice and hearty, Bob. Good deal, good catch, good find. Alright, a couple more cultists, and I'll be feeling a little bit more comfortable. Hey dudes, guess what? I got AoEs for all of you. Next up, we need to find a way inside. Looks like it could be difficult because both ways appear to be protected by barriers. Oh, sorry, more sneezing. Alright, so let's see what's down here then. See if anything can be done about the barriers, if nothing else. We can drop these guys at least. Make me feel better, if nothing else. There we go. And there's a side quest to pick up. Phoenician Supplies. Snakes and looters. A lone crate with a Phoenician logo resides just outside the tourist temple. What mysteries await? Determine how much the Phoenicians are working with the cultists. Sounds fair enough. Whoops. That attracted some attention. Hello. Looter. Alright. Pretty strong, too. Bust out the big guns on him then. Look at those AoEs. This guy's not screwing around. That's okay. I don't either. Take it down. Alright, so I'm kind of curious if there was anything else to do with that side quest now that I took that guy out. What's the next step? Find the Phoenician agent in Al Moriah. Alright, so we'll definitely have to come back to that because I don't want to head to Al Moriah just yet. Ow! Alright, so we need to find a way through the barrier because just walking through hurts a whole bunch. There's got to be some way to disable it. Let's see if the journal has any suggestion. Let's see, there must be a way in. Perhaps the elemental barriers hold the key to getting past the otherworldly walls. Elemental keepers. Yeah, I've seen some of them. Let's go find some elemental keepers and beat them up and see what secrets they hold. Nothing personal, kid, just a side quest. Perfect. And it's yummy. Good to hear, Bob. That's a good quote right there, Zero. Thank you for adding that. Alright, there's one of the elemental keepers. The water keeper. The other one we fought was a fire keeper. I definitely don't think it's a coincidence that they're around here, and there's different elements as well. So let's see what we can find out. There's too many of them. There we go. See something glowing over here. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's just a light on the rocks, I think, actually. Alright, well, let's see if there's anyone else up top here that I can beat up, maybe. I'm taking out a fire keeper and a water keeper. I didn't see anything really change after beating them up. This looks suspicious, though. This is outside the mission area, so let's not worry too much about that. What's over here? An Earth Keeper. Yet another element. Again, probably not a coincidence. Let's see what he's got going on. Oh, I seem to get some sort of effect when I kill them. So yeah, if I can find one more and take him out, I think that should be the key to getting inside. And the effect lasts, what, looks like 15 minutes maybe? That should be good enough to take down just one more. Especially since he's right over here. Hey dude, what's going on? You like shooting? Not when it's shooting at you? Understandable, don't care. Alright, that's all 4 element masters taken down. Let's see if that'll let us through the barrier now. Not this one. Maybe the one downstairs? Yes, we can pass through it now. Excellent. Vanquish the Elemental Guardian. Sure, can do. Hey dude, you tough? I can deal with that. Oh, he's summoning friends. Wasn't counting on that. Oh, he's summoning lots of friends. Okay, this is maybe getting a little bit more complicated now. That's fine. We're gonna deal. Oh, lots of friends. Alright, not cool. Huge AoEs too. Holy shit. Let's keep using my AoE too to see if we can even the odds. Big guy's down. That's good. Take out the rest of the small guys now, and I think we should be alright. Look at all these AoEs on the floor. This is insane. Use my shotgun, conserve my pistol power a little bit. Is that all of them? Oh, I think we got all of them. Wow, that was a lot. Pretzels. You got a craving for pretzels, Zero? Do you prefer hard pretzels or soft pretzels, Zero? Let's see. Proceed to the ritual chamber upstairs. Alright, I see stairs in the back. Work our way over there. That was a heck of a fight. I think that was maybe the coolest boss we fought today. Arba's Retainer is the name of this dude. Oh, there's some more Locust God cultists behind me too. Not cool. Alright, power of AoE. Power of AoE. Got him. Alright, upstairs we go, and we already saw a little peek in here. It looked like there's some people doing oh. Arbe. Hey, dude. Let's throw down. Ooh, alright. Can I get him to attack his own followers? That'd be pretty cool. Looks like he's invincible for right now. I don't know, do these people have health bars? Is this working? Yeah, because he's not taking any damage from my attacks. I'm thinking maybe this is what I need to do, get him to attack his own followers so they can maybe take one down? I don't know, it doesn't seem to be damaging him, and I can't seem to be able to damage him either. What do we need to do here? How do we break you of your source of power? Not sure. I thought that was it. Because his attacks aren't really that hard to dodge. No, it doesn't seem to be hurting his followers. They don't seem to be able to be hurt. What else is there here to interact with, I wonder? Anything we can see? Anything we can shoot? No, nothing that I can see. What am I missing here? Oh, we got the artifact. Right, that's what we need to be doing. We need to hit him with the power of the artifact that we got. Let's do that then. Did that do anything? Summon up a manifestation on that. That's progress, I think. Oh, it didn't stop him, though. So there's so many manifestations now. Oh, Oh, his followers are turning into manifestations. That's what's happening. Alright, so one by one we are taking down his worshippers. I think that's going to disable the shield that he has around him. I like the sound of that. We're doing it! We are going to take this demigod down. One evil follower at a time. Bring it! What you got? Alright, is he vulnerable yet? He's not. I've still got one use of the artifact, so let's hit him again. There, he's vulnerable. We did it. Now we just gotta finish this guy off personal-like. Ooh, except he keeps I gotta keep using the artifact to keep him vulnerable. That didn't work either. I'm wearing him down slowly. Alright, more artifact. No, we can still keep hitting him for the moment. It's almost done. Got him! Yes! Zeri likes soft pretzels just like soft cookies. Last time you had pretzels 12 years ago. That's insane. Soul Revolver, thank you for the follow. Sorry I didn't catch you right there. How are you doing tonight? Deza, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope everything is going well for you. I just beat the shit out of a demigod. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Before them, there were no such locusts as they, named after them shall be such. Exodus 10:14. Gladstone is delighted. It turned out Arba had roots in a very popular story, the one that has been slightly misrepresented after years of passing down. Arba was in essence one of 10 parlor tricks. While the 9 others all dissipated back into the hell worlds, Arba clung. Now, stirred by the Otten's presence in the region, the Locust deity sought to augment its power within that gauche tourist trap. Hope we didn't have to pay admission. Nope, luckily we're good there. All right. That was badass. Alright, let's get out of here. While we still have the ability to do so. And then once we're out of this temple, we'll figure out our next plan of attack. Dez, you've been good, been lurking for a while, but I'm done with the lurks and you wanted to say hi. Oh, I hope you enjoyed your lurks then, Deza. We finished Murdered Soul Suspect right off the bat today. It only took about an hour into the stream. So now we are just doing some filler game for the rest of the night, but tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow we are starting on the Paragon of Weirdness that is Asura's Wrath. Looking forward to that a lot. But good to hear you've been good, as always. Soup was good, Bob. Excellent. Good soup is objectively a good thing. When I'm low on pistol power there, let's finish him off with shotguns. Pistols are so much stronger than my shotguns at this point, though. Alright. Go ahead and see what items we got, and then decide on our next plan of attack. We got a little bit of time still in the stream. I'm sure we can... Ooh, hello, beautiful. You are going right there. 3 dots on that talisman. Heck yes. And let's see. We need to level up this belt first. Let's do that. That'll get it up to 20. Max it out. And now we just need to find another belt. We do have this one here. Do we already have a faded military strap? We do not, but it's only a 1 star. So let's go ahead and start upping this one next. Oh no, that'll just confuse me. Alright, so we'll find another green belt. And we'll use it to merge with that one. That'll be our new belt right there. Baldur's Gate, yes, I still gotta play that one too. Looking forward to. Unfortunately, like I've said before, with RPGs, it's always so hard to pick which one I'm going to play at any given time. Because there are so many to choose from. Alright, let's teleport back to Almoriah. I think we could take care of a side quest in there. Snakes and looters. is what we want to do next. And that, I believe, takes us back to Almaria, right? Yeah. So we'll see what they got going on there. And I believe I've already done my daily, but I'm going to double check on that before we get too far. Yep, already did my daily, and I'm already making progress on the bonus, but I don't think we're going to finish that. That one's particularly hard to do in one stream.
Goodbye.
Oh, wait, the Phoenician agent's just Tanis? Yeah, I know about Tanis. Don't worry about that.
Do not touch that.
Hey, Tanis, what's going on? Or is there another one in here?
Salama.
Oh, no, it was just Tanis. We just had to find Tanis. Alright, fair enough. Ease peas. I'll take it. They can't all be mind-boggling impossibilities, it's true. Alright, we are going to need to upgrade something, so what do we want to upgrade now? I think this one wasn't actually far from leveling up, so let's just toss something at it to get another level. That's good, level 15. And what else do we want to level up here? Good question. Let's see. Guess let's put some points into this. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, no. Let's level up this one. We will need a fully leveled up green at some point, so no harm in that. And that'll get us 5 levels right there. Get us a little bit extra strength. Every bit counts. We're almost at 3,000 HP. That's badass. I like the sound of that, definitely. Alright, next order of business is let's go talk to Khaled. I know we've already done at least one mission from him, but he's got more. And where there's more missions, there we will be. Maybe if we go over... I know there's a quick way over this wall, I just gotta remember where it is. Ah, over here. Pop the wall. And go have a chat with Khaled. And see what other quests he's got for us. Yeah, Baldur's Gate I definitely do want to do. But yeah, I mentioned around Christmas that one of the problems with RPGs is on my current schedule, I can only do between 5 and 6 RPGs in a year. And I have way too many on my list to play. Just tons and tons that I want to play. I'm not sure how I'm ever going to get to all of them, but I'm going to try. If it comes down to it that someday, maybe 2019, 2020, I'm doing nothing but playing RPGs all day, every day, that'll be a thing. But until we get to that point, I'm going to keep this current schedule. I like this current schedule. It's working pretty well. And I hope you folks are enjoying it as well. Khaled's over this way. Got a little bit sidetracked, but that's okay. It should be up on that hill right there. 24-hour stream? I don't think I could pull off a 24-hour stream. I did 13 for my anniversary, and I'll probably do another 12-ish for my next anniversary as well, but that's about the limit I can do. Alright, so Khaled's already done. We got everything there. It looks like there is another side quest in the tourist, or outside the tourist temple, so let's head over there. Grab that. It'd be just to the west of here.
Thank you.
Let's see, it's a good game to watch, but I couldn't play it. Why is that, Bob? I'm actually curious about that. That's a, you know, I understand your statement. I'm certainly behind you with that for certain games, but I'd be curious to hear your reasoning for this one in particular. Yeah, 24 is just so much hours. But I did enjoy doing a 12 for my 1-year anniversary, so expect another 12-hour stream for my 2-year anniversary. I am looking forward to that one. Certainly had a great time for that 12-hour stream too. And that was a surprise to me as much as anybody. When, at the end of 12 hours, my first thought was, alright, let's do some more. Let's do another hour. Crushed cultist. Between a rock and a hard place. This corpse shows evidence of severe impact trauma. Unless the cultist fell from the sky, whatever object he came into contact with is no longer around. The blood trail leads towards the eastern lock, which is strange because the intermittent river has been dried for months. Alright, so it sounds like we might have to follow a blood trail. Investigate Otanist activity at the lock. Ooh, we haven't been over to the eastern lock before. And there does seem to be a lot of Otanist thugs. Just thugs. Alright. I've got AoEs for them. Luckily my AoE actually does more damage based on how many beats it hits. So that's nice. And done. That was a nice group to take down. Alright, where do they want us to go? It doesn't look like we can climb it. But I think that's actually what it wants us to do. Oh, Baldur's Gate's an MMO? I thought you meant the original Baldur's Gate. Are we talking about the same thing, Bob? I think we might have been talking past each other. Oh, Breath of the Wild! I'm so glad you're liking that one, Dezza. That game looks so amazing. Holy hell, what is going on here? Control rods! I don't know what those control rods are. Oh, there's a golem here! I'm gonna have to check the lore, this is weird. Yeah, there's a golem down in the lock. The Otanists have trapped a golem inside the lock. After suffering numerous casualties and trying to direct and control the massive creature, they're now torturing it into their sick service. No, that's not happening. Let's blow up these control rods and free this guy. Whatever the Otanists want to use them for, it's not a good thing. Alright, golem is free. Excellent. Golem is battering down the doors? Oh, shoot. Oh, hey, let's open up the doors for him, shall we? You're free, Golem. Leave from this place. Alright. So, probably not a great idea to leave a Golem wandering around, but we'll worry about that later. In the meantime, we stopped the baddies. That's a good thing. Alright, what is this here? A luminous brawler's belt. Alright, I'll keep that and I'll get rid of this one then. And this one will be our next level up target. Good deal. What else we got around here? Frenzied Tunneler. I wonder how we get to that guy. I don't know if we can. Where's that golem going anyway? Oh, just disappeared. Cool. And suddenly he's not my problem anymore. Ain't life grand? Is there a cave around here that would let me get into the rock? That's what I'm thinking. He might be inside the rock. I don't see any way up this cliff. It's huge. Let's take a quick peek inside the hotel. Just to see if there's any way to get in there from over there, because I would like to beat that guy up. Would be nice and fun. There we go. And if not, if there's no way in over here, which is very possible, we'll just head on to the next side quest and do that. Nice. We'll put a loot bag. And gut ripper. While we got the opportunity as well. Nice. I'm not seeing any caves unless that's a cave. That is not a cave. Alright. Check a little bit closer to the hotel then. I see something that's like promising maybe? Maybe a way up the rock over here. Hard to tell. Cave? No, I thought that might have been a cave as well. Oh, a couple of gut rippers here. That ult is so nice. Oh, I'm not seeing a cave. I think that might have been barking up the wrong tree, unfortunately. So we're going to have to figure out what side quest. Oh, no, there is a cave! The second I give up, I find the cave. What do you know? Hello? Who's in here? Frenzied Tunneler, unique. What's up, dude? Nice. So we got a lore node in here. We got a unique. We got a red match and then a blue match on our pistols. Everything's coming up Millhouse. See what we got here for lore. Ghouls. Most ghouls live underground in caves or other dark locations like abandoned crypts or basements. While they are able to function during the day, they prefer the night. In daylight, they are easily spotted, and their prey can fight back. Hunger can draw them out during diurnal hours, as can the presence of wars, accidents, or occult incidents that tip the balance in their favors. Fair enough. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, I think Nintendo should really be applauded for leaving their comfort zone and making something that really changes up the Zelda formula. So kudos to them. Very cool on their part. Alright, yeah, I guess we're gonna do our next storyline mission before we finish things off. Let's teleport over here and then we'll head up to the Oxford camp and see what we need to do next in the storyline. As we were warned to be ready before we headed north, but honestly we're pretty powerful at this point, so I'm not too worried. So Oxford camp it is. How do we get there from here? Over this way, I think. The Switch is your first ever Nintendo system. Wow! What made you want to go Nintendo, Deza? Was it just the fact that they are killing it with games like Breath of the Wild? Or was there something else? And is there a reason, I should ask, why you haven't gotten a Nintendo system before? Oxford Battle Golem. You guys are friendly. And it appears he's there because they have cultist problems. That's interesting. Bob, you left your comfort zone once, ended up married, worst mistake ever. I know, you keep bringing it up, Bob. We get you. Alright, new area, the Oxford camp.
Advantage yours. Monty! I really do think I'm getting a touch old for this.
Like hell you are. They say you're only as old as you feel. And you feel... we have company. Aaron Singh, my partner Montgomery de la Roche. We are from Oxford. Occult department.
Of course.
Under the circumstances, that may be a redundancy, Aaron.
You taught me to always value precision, Monty. Even at the expense of economy. I take it you're not here for the scenery.
That's our territory. We have trodden carefully on this brittle ground, aware of any misstep that might unearth things that should remain buried. Not like those boorish Orochi thugs. We would have left a discovery of this magnitude undisturbed.
Well...
largely undisturbed. Those jackboots barreled over us with no thought to the consequences.
This excavation, all of the constructions in the valley, they are only wall dressing. Markers.
What do you mean?
An antechamber to a second site, a massive complex, an entire city, sealed away.
Whoa.
Inside the mountains.
Whoa.
Concealed from prying eyes.
And Google Earth.
Only now breached to a creeping, terrifying end. You've heard of the mummy's curse and such, no doubt. Poppycock. Pure rot. Yet some parts of the past were buried for a reason. never to be unearthed. Not for greed, for science, even for academia.
What Monty means to say is, we are not going inside that place.
We are scholars, not... I fear that whatever is done to stem the tide, it will have little consequence when a tsunami awaits on the other side.
There is singing.
It's fading. That means something.
Creepy. Alright, Kev Tom, take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping by. Have yourself a good evening. What are those accents supposed to be, Des? I think Montgomery was supposed to be British, since he's from Oxford. And Arin Singh over here, I would assume is Middle Eastern, maybe even Native Egyptian. I'm not sure. But that was my take on it. Ah, there you are. Hope you don't mind me tracking down your personals. Listen, I believe in practicing sustainable business with competent partners. After all, we tend to take a very long view of things in the kingdom. Indeed, we have made some conspicuous slips of late. Terribly conspicuous. Death cults conspicuous. I suppose we really should try to make up for it, but let's not forget that we all make mistakes. Believe me, your kind has made mistakes. So let's not get hung up on who shipped what for whom. Life goes on, I should think. Why people call your people? We'll do lunch. Thanks, Saeed. And level 42, and that ups our guns as well. Holy crap. And that's another artifact to ditch right there. Good deal. Oh, is this the same thing? Faded tactical belt? Faded tactical belt. Alright, cool. So I can ditch that as well. Got another chest up here? I didn't even notice that. Let's do a little more upgrading while we're here as well. Whew. Getting stuff done. This will be our fodder belt. So let's feed some belts to it. 5 levels, I can dig it. And for weapons, pistol time again, I think. Need a little bit of bonus from that pistol right there anyway. And a level in a bit. We can take that. And that completes another challenge. Gets me some points, I like that. Let's see. Have you ever had a day when your face was somewhat oily and then it gets in your eyes and it burns? I have had that 0. Usually that's my cue if I haven't taken a shower or ready to get in there immediately. Congrats on the level up. Thank you, Zero. Level 42. I think the soft level cap is level 50. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Thought he was supposed to be English along with Montgomery. I suppose, you know, there is all types at Oxford. And plus, if you're going to be in Egypt anyway, may bring someone that maybe knows the lay of the land. So it's good, it's good. This game has, in general, been pretty good with voice acting. I've really liked a lot of it. So I'm happy, certainly. Shane is actually getting stuff done. About damn time. I do what I can. Alright, so while we're here, I want to poke around a little bit. De La Roche's notes. I bet these were probably for De La Roche's side quests. I'm not going to worry about those too much. I was mainly looking for lore nodes. Might be hidden in here. But there is a side quest over here. Empty water canister. Water is always precious in the desert, but never more so than in the midst of chaos and crisis. Tier 1, when ghouls overran the dig site, the archaeologists had every reason to drop everything and flee. But with water being the source of so scarce the encampment, it might be worthwhile to return and recover any canisters that had been left behind. Alright, that should be easy enough. Let's go do that. Over this way, it sounds like. Alright, what's our next main quest as well, I should ask? Locate the door with the symbol of Aten, alright. We're actually looking for the door into the city there. I think it's just because your hair has been getting longer. The other day, it stabbed me right in the eye. I hate that when that happens too, Zero. That's my cue to get a haircut if I haven't already, definitely. Let's have a little chat with Montgomery de la Roche while we're here, too. May as well see what he's all about. Tell me about yourself.
I'm the hot young Turk. He's the stuffy old professor. No, wait a minute. He's getting to me.
See how a wit like this is wasted at Oxford. Monty likes to think of himself as a dry old scholar, but you don't learn swordsmanship like that in fencing class.
I did, actually. Though I've had my scrapes with the ramen uncanny, considerably more of them since being paired with Dr. Singh here.
The only way to experience occult history is to go out there and get stuck into it, don't you agree? Dragon, Templars, Illuminati, whatever you are, no offense, you're very hands-on.
Aaron, like you, is of the new breed, the go-getters. I'm afraid I'm a holdover from the past, when the secret world stayed politely secret.
Monty, you know I hate it when you depress yourself.
My boy, we were fusty custodians then. We would deny the truth rather than have it contradict hundreds of years of utterly dreary research.
That's hilarious. Alright, so what are you guys doing here anyway?
We were lucky to get funding for this expedition. Egyptology is a sore topic back at Lazarus College.
I have a feeling current events shan't endear us to the funding committee.
It's not just the money involved in paying off the kingdom. It's that the kingdom exists at all. What point is there spending months sifting through the detritus of the 19th dynasty if you can just take them out to a boozer and ask them face to face?
They do love to put us in our place. To recall the mummy Al Fayed on the Rosetta Stone, an impressive effort but totally wrong. As sweet as clotted cream, as crushing as a cave-in.
I tell you this much, Monty. If we survive this mess, there's a case to be made for major holes in the kingdom's recollection of history. I knew they were looking shifty, even for walking corpses.
It's true. The dash thing about unspeakable evils is how reticent people are to mention them.
These guys are amazing. Alright, what do you guys know about the secret world then?
We've been out here on site for a month or so now. It was a nice little retreat until the paramilitary showed up.
Then came the earthquake.
The cult uprising, the ghouls, the giant insects, the sand demons.
The rain of fire, which, even being versed in occult catastrophes, I thought was a bit much.
So we're a little out of touch with global events. Don't tell us, though. I love surprises.
I expect we're in for a trying year. I don't mean to gossip, but there's already been trouble in Oxford. Information wants to be free. Isn't that the charmingly naive saying? Well, the kind of information Lazarus College owns is capable of making its own prison break.
Now they've closed off half the catacombs to stop it leaking out. I heard one grimoire made it as far as the hedge maze.
I shouldn't think it would be anything for you to concern yourself with, though. Oxford hasn't called upon the societies for aid since 1096.
Yes. How much trouble can postgraduate students, homunculi, and books bound in pickled skin be?
Alright, what do you guys think about the end of the Mayan calendar there?
The hot young Turk and I have differing opinions on the so-called prophecy. Monument 6 does hint at certain scenarios, but there's no hard evidence of... well, except for those looted glyphs Aaron claims to have seen in the forests of South America. The inscription apparently completed the Mayan prophecy and clarified the coming of Bolun Yokteku. An absolutely astonishing would-be discovery. But do remind us, Aaron, the reason you weren't able to adequately record or recover this fascinating monument. Mayan zombies, was it?
So sassy. But every 5 weeks, that sounds about what I do as well, Dazza. It's a good time frame, I think. Make sure it doesn't get too nuts. The Oxford dig site. Alright, so we are looking for water canisters here. And I can see the ghouls that drove them out. Definitely a reason to abandon ship, I'd say. $40! That is agony. I don't think I could do that, Zero. It's too much. Too much. I don't really do anything fancy with my hair anyway, so I'm pretty sure I could live without a stylist. And I think I see some water up here. Gotta find 10 water canisters, though. Well, that's one. You can get pretty high up here, but I don't think there's going to be anything up here. No. I think more water canisters would be closer to the ground, but who knows? Planning to be bald too? Hell yes. Always a good thing to plan for, especially when you're a dude. As long as you plan for it, you will probably be less surprised when it happens. It's an inevitability for many dudes. It's true. Nothing wrong with that. I think the only thing wrong is when you're going bald and you're trying to hide it with a freaky looking comb over. Just embrace it. Let it happen. Go straight for it. You miss hair, Bob? Oh, that's unfortunate. I can respect that, though. I do like having my hair, that's for sure. Alright, so this is the door, I think, that we're supposed to go into. The door marked with the symbol of Aten. But we're not worrying about that right now, as we're gathering up these water canisters first. More concerned about this side quest for the time being. But hey, how cool is that revelation that the professors had for us? That there's an entire city carved into the mountain. I really want to see that. That sounds so badass. And I'm stuck. Oh, that's not good. I appear to be glitched. Oh no. Yep, I'm glitched. Can I get off of this? I remember there was supposed to be a command to use when you get stuck. I don't remember what it is. Well, now seems like an opportune time to look it up. Give me just a second here. That's unpleasant. See, I know there's a command. Alright, it looks like it maybe just slash stuck in chat will do it. Slash stuck. Your character does not seem to be stuck. Nope. Oh, that stinks. So the game doesn't actually recognize that I'm stuck here. And so it's not going to let me teleport out. Game, I'm not real happy about this. I'm going to get a good screenshot of this because this is silly. To do that. Any way I can get off this thing? Any way whatsoever? No. No, we're going to have to do something else. Camp? Oh, no, that logs me out. Let's not do that. Let's use the Agartha conduit to return to Agartha. I don't remember how to do that. Reset or camp? Sorry, Zero, I had tabbed out. Let's see, unfortunately, stuck didn't work. I guess I'll try unstuck real quick. Unstuck? No, that doesn't work. Alright, what does reset do then? Oh, it kills me. Cool. Alright, that works. I'm not stuck anymore, that's for sure. Ah, well. Don't think I'm too far from my body, though, hopefully. Oh, I'm a bit of a hike. Dang it. Luckily, you move pretty fast when you're a spirit. So, yeah, it turns out when you get stuck on a ladder, all you need to do is die. Doesn't, to me, seem like the most efficient solution. Was quick, that's for sure. I fixed it. We're all good. And luckily I don't have to worry about resurrecting because there wasn't anything that killed me over here. And I only need one more water bottle too, so that makes it extra silly. I think we're gonna ignore that ladder though. We'll find another water bottle. Gotta be another one that doesn't involve touching that glitchy ladder. Oh, there we go. Didn't even need to use it in the first place. I could, but I don't know if I'll be at the exact same spot. I think I might actually, but I don't know, I would have preferred if Unstuck would have worked, because what Unstuck usually does is just teleports you a few meters in a random direction to make sure you get out of things. But as you saw there in the chat right there, it didn't think I was stuck, so it refused to let me do it. Alright, side quest completed. And let's see, so I'll sort all this away and then I'll see what we want to do next. Do we actually, what is the next thing for the main quest? What does that want us to do? Examine the notes by the door. Alright. So I am curious what the note said at the dig site, so let's check that out. Oh, Unstuck is in WoW, alright. I suppose either stuck or unstuck both make sense for the purpose. But, I'm glad we got out of it one way or another. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse, so I'm not going to complain too hard. Didn't really lose any progress to speak of, so, certainly that. Alright, note on the wall here. These passages open onto something, but they are locked with a rather interesting mechanism. Apparently the lock is sealed by the presence of the 7 fake sentinels. The gods on the pillars? I'm not climbing up there to find out, and besides, only Horus, Mott, Bast, and Sekhmet are represented. Where are Satis, Merseger, and Anubis? Good question. Well, and take down the things on the pillars, I suppose, maybe. Oh god, we had to use the ladder again. Scary, but we did it. We're okay. Alright, I think it's activated. Now on to the next one, maybe? Oh no, there's a note here. Reference Book of Gates. Horus comes before Satis, but after Mott. Oh, so it's actually a puzzle. Ooh. Alright, so I don't want to do that immediately, because it is getting late. I was just going to see if there was anything else we could grab while we were in the area. So for right now, I think we are going to call it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this extra long but mostly filler stream. I appreciate it. If you're here and you haven't hit follow yet, now would be an awesome time to do this. And you'll get notified when I go live next, which will be tomorrow at about the same time. We are going to be starting on an amazing new game. Asura's Wrath for PS3. I cannot wait to show this off to you guys, so I hope everyone will come and check this fantastic game out. Zero, thank you so much for stopping by. Dazza, always a pleasure to see you. And anyone else in here, Bob, good to see you as well. Anybody else in here lurking, chilling out, hope you had a great night as well. If you want to hang around for just a moment, and I hope you will, I will throw you at another amazing streamer out there once I figure out who I want to toss you to. And Zero's got some links for you too. First of all, you'll see a link to my Twitter, which is another way to find out when I go live, and I'll try and post when I do interesting things in real life. And we have a link to my YouTube as well, where I archive all of my streams, in case you ever want to see some of the other games I've played or check out something that we are doing over again. We also got a link to my Discord, which is the best way to get a hold of me outside of the stream, and a good way to chat with other viewers and do fun things like movie nights. We got a movie night coming up this upcoming Thursday, so feel free to join us in there and join us for movie night. I'd love to see you all there. So on that note, I think we are going to go raid someone that we haven't raided in quite some time. It's been way too long. We are going to raid Other Rin. She is playing Divinity Original Sin 2. So that looks awesome. Let's go check that out. And Onyx Bell, thank you for the follow too, I appreciate that. So folks, I would love it if you would join me for this raid of Other Rin. Go check her out, see what she's all about, check out the awesome game she's playing, say hi to her and her community. But if you've got other things to do, I understand that. So I will just go ahead and say to you, as I always do, and take care of yourself, girl, tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed your lurk. Everyone, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves.